Imagine a world where the very currencies we rely on for stability are crumbling under the weight of political turmoil. Now that's a scenario that's got investors scrambling for cover. As gold and Bitcoin BTC surge higher in a thrilling rally, the US dollar and Japanese yen are taking a nosedive, all thanks to mounting fiscal worries in some of the globe's powerhouse economies. This isn't just a blip, it's fueling what's known as the debasement trade, where savvy investors ditch traditional currencies for the perceived safety of assets like Bitcoin, gold, and silver. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Bitcoin really a safe haven like gold? Or is this just a speculative bubble waiting to burst? Let's dive deeper into what's unfolding and why it matters for everyday folks trying to navigate the financial maze. Picture this. In a debasement trade, people are essentially betting against fiat currencies, that's government-issued money for beginners, that could lose value due to inflation or economic mismanagement. Instead, they pile into hard assets that can't be printed endlessly, like precious metals or cryptocurrencies. For example, gold has long been a go-to during times of uncertainty because it's tangible and scarce, while Bitcoin offers digital scarcity through its fixed supply of 21 million coins. This shift is gaining steam as global politics throw wrenches into the works, making traditional money feel less reliable. Take Japan, for instance. On Monday, the yen took a sharp tumble after pro-stimulus lawmaker Sanae Takaichi emerged victorious and is poised to become the country's next prime minister. Her win signals a potential boost for stocks, but it also raises eyebrows about aggressive economic policies that could weaken the yen further. And this is the part most people miss, how one person's election can ripple through international markets, affecting everything from import prices to travel costs for tourists. Meanwhile, the US dollar is faring no better. It's already shed about 30% of its value against Bitcoin this year. A stark reminder of how cryptocurrencies are challenging the greenback's dominance. The ongoing U.S. government shutdown is only adding fuel to the fire, with Democrats brushing off threats from political figures, leaving investors on edge. It's a classic case of political gridlock spilling over into the economy, where delays in funding can lead to broader instability. Not to be outdone, the euro is grappling with its own set of headaches. Fresh political uncertainty is brewing in France, with recent appointments like Roland Lescure as finance minister stirring debates about fiscal direction. This European drama underscores how interconnected our global economy is. One country's leadership shakeup can send shockwaves across borders. Now, let's talk controversy. Some argue that rushing into Bitcoin or gold is a smart hedge against currency debasement, but others see it as risky gambling. Especially with Bitcoin's wild price swings, is this debasement trade a prudent strategy for the average investor, or could it lead to even bigger losses if the tide turns? And what about the ethical side? Should governments intervene more aggressively to stabilize currencies, or is this free market chaos a necessary correction? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you view Bitcoin as a legitimate safe haven, or is it just hype? Agree or disagree with the idea that politics is the real driver behind these market shifts? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's spark a conversation.